Whether it's eating, drinking, or being merry, the nightlife scene in Buenos Aires never stops, and one of the city's best-kept secrets has all the comforts of home. An alternative to a night out is a night in at one of the city's many puertas cerradas, tiny restaurants in private homes. After the 2001 crisis, these eateries became a smart, low-cost investment for some of the city's chefs. Dan Perlman and partner Henry Tapia serve it up every weekend at their home restaurant, Casa Salt Shaker. A former New Yorker, Perlman turned his 25 years of culinary experience into a home business, joining the ranks of the city's several dozen hidden restaurants.
Restaurants de puertas cerradas are restaurants with locked doors, literally. They vary, but the basic phenomenon is that it's a restaurant where you can only go if you know where it is, often only by invitation or reference from somebody else, and you can only get there with a reservation. I think puertas cerradas have become popular for a couple of reasons. It's a place to go for people who don't know each other, whether they're tourists or expats or Argentines or whomever, get a chance to interact with new people, meet new people, have conversations. The other part of it is for people who are really into food and wine, it's a chance to try something different. The types of foods being served at the puertas cerradas is often food that isn't available, a cuisine that isn't available at restaurants that exist here right now.
Every weekend, Argentine chef Diego Felix and his girlfriend Sandra Ritten turn their home into Casa Felix. These vegetarians offer their guests Argentine fare with a twist.
So the people that come to eat to our place is more people that are searching or looking for new things, a different experience. Cumin, it's a house, it's not a restaurant, it's more chill. That's what I want people to feel. It's like hanging out with friends, and that's what they feel also. The traditional Argentinian food is just almost meat and goes always around meat. So what I'm trying to do is to open the papillas, or the mouth for the people, for different vegetables and fish and grains. What we're going to start with is going to be a fresh corn dumpling with melissa. Melissa is also an herb from Argentina. The idea is to open the show, or to open the night with something fresh.
Diego and Dan craft menus that illustrate their own unique vibes and tastes.
What we do here is like a 5-course menu, so it has to be interconnected, or at least have the same soul or the same spirit.
Coming up with my menus is often, it's a totally whimsical process, in truth. And I just look at, for the given date that we're planning out 4 or 5 weeks ahead of time, you know, what happened on that day in history 100 years ago, 50 years ago, 500 years ago. Tonight we are celebrating the 100-year anniversary of the presentation of the Cullinan diamond, the world's most famous diamond for many years. The theme is chicken breast that's been rolled around a filling of Brazil nuts and green onions. It's marinated in a sauce made from oil and soy sauce and honey and salt and pepper and ginger, called Black Diamond Marinade. We take a truly international approach, and every week is a different cuisine, and we're not afraid to experiment, whether it's Tibetan food or Turkish food or the food of Pakistan or Louisiana.
We are always doing something new. You don't have to be stuck to something.
Opening your home to strangers means more than just cleaning house. Those little extra touches go a long way.
Preparing the house for guests is like preparing a house for a dinner party, and in essence for us that's what it is. Yeah, it means dusting, it means vacuuming, you know, arranging flowers and setting the table.
What I do, I have this sort of incense. I have always the idea like when you get into the house, it has to be something different. So I put this in the alley that I have. So when they open the house, they will always say, it smells great.
For these underground chefs, running a puerta cerrada offers them real freedom to experiment, both in the kitchen and in life.
The best thing for me as a chef is that I get to do what I want. I really get to just decide, here's the menu for the night, and that's the menu, and if I want to change it tomorrow night, nobody gets to say no.
This was a really good move for me because I can live my life as I want. Okay, I don't have the technology, I have just the idea, the soul, and the things that people want to open the palate to taste at least a different Argentina, a different South America.